quick note before we get started, guys. I had filmed me mowing this retention pond with the Mini, and then us doing that field way back over there with the skid steer. And fortunately, the SD card went completely haywire. I lost all my time lapse of this pond and that field back there. I do have some in-cab footage from me mowing this dike and with the skid steer, and some in-cab of that back there. So I'll put that on first so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we did and my thoughts on that. And then we'll get the time lapse in this front part. mega mower is just going through it. I'm running it at 39 gallons a minute of hydraulic flow, and it's just smoking this stuff. Smoking it. Like, I'm not even slowing down. I'm not having to stop. I'm just driving forward. And she is eating it down. I love this mega mower. Absolutely love it. A little bit of a wet spot right here. One thing I love about bush hogging with this ASV over a tractor is these wide tracks. And these tracks are like 450 millimeters wide. They're really wide. And so they don't, make sure that's right. They don't leave ruts, barely. Not like a tractor would. So you can mow when it's a little wetter like this and not have to worry about rutting up the property when it's wet. See where the tracks go through, but I'm not leaving like big indentions in the ground like a tractor would in the wet spots. We're just running through this stuff. This mega mower just really excels, in my opinion, is mowing this tall, heavy, thick weeds and grass like this. I've never found a mower better than this one that can do it. I'm not saying there's not one out there because I haven't run them all, but I haven't found one yet that's better than this one. It just eats this stuff alive. Trim up this ditch just a little bit, clean it up. This might not even be 2 acres. I'm not sure how big it is. I have to look it up again. Might be like 1 3/4 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. There used to be a silt fence in here that was a real pain in the butt to have to mow around. And some old pipes and stuff in here too, and I was so happy when the owner asked me to clean this place up. I was so happy. It just makes my life mowing this down just so much easier when I have to do it. Because before I was having to work around that silt fence and those pipes and stuff. It was just a nightmare. Clean as a whistle in here now. Easy mowing. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking to get in a brush cutter for a skid steer, don't overlook this mega mower. And for the price, for what they charge for it, oh my gosh, there's not a better deal. And they're not paying me to say that. I don't work for them or nothing, but I just love this thing. What's up, everybody? Welcome back on a Monday. I'm walking through the woods right here, hopeful not to step on any snakes. And back out here on this mowing bush hogging project. Got the skid steer right here behind me, and forgot to bring an SD card for the camera today, so I had to run down. Luckily there was a pharmacy right down the road. Had to go down there and buy a little SD card. $50. That was a $50 mistake I made this morning, but such is the life of being a YouTuber. So sometimes you just walk out the door and forget an SD card, and got to pay the price. So we're back out here on this bush hogging project. Hopefully things are a little drier today, I hope. I think there was a little bit of rain that came through Saturday evening, but I don't know how much we got a ton of rain over in Conway, but we'll see. This is kind of up on the north end, up into North Carolina, so hopefully they didn't get too much up here. So let's take a look at what we got and get to mowing. All right, I was out here on Friday. We mowed the retention pond right back there, and then that other field, which I thought was going to be dry, and it was a soggy mess. I think this is all high ground up here. You can see this hill kind of goes up like that. This is all high, even down to this creek right here. All this ground is high, so this shouldn't be wet. I'm worried about the other section over there behind the medical building still being wet, but I still have the Mini here with me if I need it to pull me out of a hole. So got the quick attach Mega Mower X with me. This mower on this ASV running about 39-40 gallons a minute is an absolute beast when it comes to mowing some thick grass. And this actually is not too bad. I have seen this much worse. These little gum trees that grow up in here, I think the last time I mowed this, they were like 4 or 5 feet tall. It was bad. So this year has not been bad for the grass here. I don't know what it is about it, but it just hasn't been bad, which is good for me. Makes it a lot easier. So but this Mega Mower is just freaking awesome. I love this thing, absolutely. And quick attach, I bought this. They did not give me this. I had one on demo for a while, and I loved it. First time I used it, I loved it, and I was like, I'm buying one. So I actually bought this one. They don't pay me. I'm not affiliated with them in any shape, form, or fashion, other than I know them and they're good people. But this thing right here is just a beast. Love it. So I know several people have commented that they bought one because of my videos, and I tell you right now, this thing is freaking awesome. So all right, we're gonna hop in the machine and get to mowing. yeah, that is done. Not too bad this time around. I have mowed this lot, this little field in here when it is really bad. Today wasn't too bad. That actually went really quick, so I'm really happy with that. Machine is an absolute mess. Mega mower's a mess, but that's always to be expected when you're mowing this stuff. Stuff just gets piled up on the deck of that thing. Just is what it is. So there's a lot of dander in the machine, so I'm probably going to blow it out real quick. Just give it a quick blowout. I got to put some fuel in it too really quick, so we'll blow her out, clean her up, put some fuel in it, and then we'll get started over here on the other side. All right, got the machine cleaned up, blown off, or blown out mostly. I was just trying to clean out the back. All that grass dander got in there. So here's this other part we got to do. This is not too bad. I've seen this right in here much worse than this as far as the height of the grass. I've seen it much worse. The only real issue mowing this is there is a ditch that cuts that. It starts right about there where that bush is and then runs, and then there's a drain tile pipe that runs into a ditch that's back there in those woods, so I can cut through right there. So that's what we got to do. So let's get to mowing. right, this job is done. Got all that mowed down and looks good. Got it all rode up. It was definitely wet in there in a couple of spots, but nothing too crazy. I almost did get stuck. Thought I was about to get stuck over there on the other side of that ditch. It's a big hole down in there. And it was a little wet, but we got it. We got it. And so all that's good. I hate that you guys didn't get to see this pond and everything. The gator that has been in here since the first time I ever cut this, he's still in here. He's like 3 feet. He's pushing 3 feet now. When the first time I ever saw him, he was probably like 1.5 feet. Now he's from nose to the very tip of his tail, which his tail is long. He's definitely pushing 3 feet. So he was definitely in here the other day. I don't see him now, but he was laid up on the bank here when I was cutting the other day. And as I was cutting, all the little bugs and stuff were going out in the water, and he was following me around going chut 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 chut. You could see him on top of the water just chomping everything, all the little bugs and stuff, anything he could get. So that's cool that he's still in here. How he got in this pond, I have no clue. But all right, well, I'm gonna clean up this dirty girl. She is a mess, absolute mess. I'm glad I blew it off yesterday. That helped out a little bit, but she's all dirty again and wet and messy. Really needs to be power washed, pressure washed, but haven't been able to get to that yet. But let me get the blower, get her cleaned off, and we'll get her loaded up. And we got another bush hogging job to go do, so we'll get her dropped off today and get to that tomorrow. Stay tuned. Bye, everybody.